Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today I am making this. I'm using a piece of paper that I'd already used. Okay, and I'll show you a different example as well. Let me show you the sort of thing it is. It's something like this where you've cut out some squares. Or you don't have to do squares. I've actually got one with ovals that I will show you. Okay, because I don't know where it is. Somewhere around. And then I've just decorated the rest of the page, and that could be writing space. Okay, so yeah, okay, so it's not exactly like that. You've got a removable journaling thing as well. Okay, it's not just this. I've covered up a very bright yellow piece of paper that I've decided that I don't want to show. Okay then, so let's go and I'll show you what I'm doing today. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Right, and so this is what we're doing today. Look, I did this morning. I thought that's really pretty. I haven't got it right yet, so that's, ignore that. Okay, but we're doing this. Okay, this is I cut some ovals out, and I was going to actually just use this to cover some really brightly coloured paper. I thought, no, I can actually use this. So instead of doing ovals, I'm doing squares because I've already got ovals. I say, but you can see that, and I've actually instead, you know, this is actually the one I'm going to use. But this actually does make a lovely. How far from the edge that does go. So I have actually added a little bit to this one. Okay, so about that much. I've covered that for a reason. We'll come to that later. Okay, let's find something else. Let's do the yellow one, because I've decided I don't want such bright colours. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so I can cover that like this. So what I'm going to do is, and I'm going to try and do it really quickly because I've got to make some apple and pear crumble within the next 2 hours somehow. So I don't know if I can do it. Right, so what I'm going to do is just see if I can get about that much. There, okay, and I'm going to fold that back. Okay, so it's just like you've done done some cutouts, and I've made sure they are quite even, and I've got all the squares there. In fact, I did 8 because I did one. I didn't think that was quite very even, so I've decided to do another one. So all you've got to do is cut. This is craft paper. Cut out 4 or whatever. Doesn't matter what shape, but it's best to use a punch. If you've got one of those punches that punches anywhere, I've got a 1.5 inch one, a circle that punches anywhere. So, and I've got in the shed somewhere, in the shed that I've had in there for about 8 years now. I have probably got another few. I don't know what they are though. I can't remember what I've got in there. We can't get to them because yeah, okay, right. So what I'm going to do is now glue that to the page. Okay, because I'm going to cover that up. Glue it to the page. I've got to find some. Let's use this. I don't know about this glue. I am a bit worried about that glue at the moment because it actually says it's washable, but I didn't realise it was actually washable, but I'll see. Yeah, so I'm not too sure whether it's actually any good. It is cheap. It's a lot cheaper than the Scotch one. Oh dear. Do you mind it? It's okay. The other one. Oh, look at me trying to show. Look, I've got another. I've got a pink one of these little glue mats. Excuse me, please. I do need that in a minute. That acetate stuff. It's not acetate, but I'll show you what it is. Okay. I didn't use the glue stick earlier. I used just the glitter glue. I used the glitter glue. So I used the glitter glue earlier. So I don't think it matters. That purple atom doesn't bother me so much. It's these greens and yellows. They're very, yeah, they just say to you, look at me and I don't want to send this to somebody and they're going to not like the colours. Right, so that's what I did there. Okay, so I'm going to fold that back like this. And there's a reason, because I put some of this stuff on it. Okay, so I'm going to put however much that is of that. I'll cut it out earlier. It must have another piece about the same size, so I've no idea where that is. Probably somewhere downstairs. I've got glue on that. Have I got glue on it? Is it glue? Oh no, cloth. Oh, that's easily done, wasn't it? I thought it wasn't going to come off, but it did. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what the best glue to use is with this, because I don't know, something didn't seem to stick, so I actually ended up stapling it, hence the thing. Yeah, so I'm going to try and glue it anyway. Okay, so I'm using the glitter glue. Like I say, something didn't seem to. I mean, I've put it on and everything, so I don't know. I'm hoping I've used the right one of those. I'm not sure. So I'm going to put a piece. I've halved it now, and I'm going to put that piece on there. Okay, just to see if it'll stick. Might be me being impatient. Yeah. Let's see if I can do it with this. I don't know whether that's actually gluing it. But I really want it to, I really do. I would love it to glue it. Right, and then what I did was, do I need to do this? Is this it? Yeah, I think it is. So we've got that now, okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I didn't have it downstairs, cereal box. I wanted some, I don't know if I've got any cereal box that's got that light colour inside, instead of having to put a piece of paper on. I'll go and have a look. I think, yeah, I'm not bothered about having roses at Christmas, you know. Look how short it is. That's the trouble, it's really short. I don't know if I like that. I want it as long as this, really. Let's have to do it this way. No, it's still the same, isn't it? No, hold on. Just thinking, could I use that side there? Yeah, do you know what? I think I could, because I'm going to cut that down. So, yeah. I want this to be 8 and 8. And a quarter, at least. Or should we have it a little bit more? Oh, I think 8 1/4. Then that will stick at the top. Oh, I want it twinges. Oh. Just And some scissors. I don't know where my scissors are. Right. That is actually very creased, but I don't know if I'm going to care about that. Might just get that lip off there because it's very... Right. So that's, yeah, that'll do, won't it? And then I'm going to slice it down. Right, so this is 8¼ inches long. That's because in the UK we have papers that are 8¼ inches long or 21 centimetres. That's the only reason I've done it that size. Okay, and then I've left that as a journaling space. It's a bit creased, but I think that might add to the, that could add to the design, couldn't it? Okay, and that's that way up. And I've got my little special. Do you know what I did? You never guess what I did earlier. I'll tell you in a minute. yeah, I'm afraid I did that thing that only people who have no logic do. So I'm rounding the corners, okay, so then you've got a nice little journaling card that's like that. Okay, you can ink it up anyway, can't you? Whatever you like. I'm just seeing if there's any ink on any of these in that drawer. Oh yeah, not too bad. I've got my drawer open and I've got my mesh drawer. I've got my mesh drawer full of these. I've got that open. I'm just seeing if I can just get rid of some of this excess. Yes, I'm sort of rushing, aren't I? But I mean, that's perhaps good in a way, isn't it? It's not something I'm delaying anything. Right, there we go. So that's got that around the edge now. I could do faux seam around this edge. Okay, well we'll do if I have time. Yeah, look what I did. So clever, look. I cut out a single one. So clever, not. Yeah, I cut out a single one. Yes, of these. These are about. This was £15 when I got it. It's gone up to 17, I think. Oh. Let's rock those things bumping. Yeah, let's see, making sure we've got both sides because I know that was. Oh yeah, it's fine. I know it's pretty close. Yeah, I did a single one. What am I like? Yeah, that's it. Right, so I can put that on there. First of all, we can ink. Yeah, I can ink it all around. I think they look nice, don't they, when they've been inked? I'm not a vintage, so it's not because of the vintage reason. I think it might be because of the grungy reason. That could be the reason. I don't know. I'm not a huge vintage doer, although I have been doing vintage. In my Christmas journal a bit. Not one of these people who get those. I've got some photos and things, but I'm not one of these people who get them. Who do them. I've just got them because other people have got them. I think. I wonder if I can use these for. Yeah, that's that. So that's that, and I'm hoping this will work now. If not, we're going to do the trick. Okay, so let's see if it's glued. I'll show you what I did anyway, because it looks really nice what I did. And the other one, that has got a plastic, and that might help. So can you hear it going? Yeah, we do need to. Look, you can see, look. Right, so I'm gonna get the little one. All right, so I've got one of these. Oh dear, I've got one of these little staples. You don't have to have little ones. Just turn it to the edge, close to the edge. Okay. What did I use last time? Oh yes, just a piece of paper, wasn't it? Just got to make sure that is actually, yeah, it is. I remember now it was. I've done 5. You can do more, you can do loads, you can do them all actually, why not? Let's go a few more down there. I've got plenty of staples in there because I did add some to the ones that was already in there. Okay, yeah, because I want to make sure that glues like that. It doesn't matter that much about that side, but I'm hoping it has glued a bit. Let's see if this still fits. I'm going to have to cut the top as well, aren't I? Yeah, and that fits not bad in there as well. It goes all the way down, which is what I wanted. Okay, so finish it off. I'm going to actually add some, let's add this one. I've got a bit worried about that at the bottom, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to put it here or whatever. There. Doesn't really matter, does it? Because I haven't really got a thing for that side. Or you could even put, I suppose, a bit of this over it if you wanted, but I'm not doing that. I'm going to add something nice, yeah, like this. That's what I did to the other one. We'll have a look at that other one again in a minute. Okay, 1 1/4-ish. Yeah. I might ink that corner where it hasn't printed. It probably printed the paper is folded up. So what I'm going to do is just fold this. It might even be too big. If it is, we can cut it down together. We'll cut the edges off together, yeah. Yeah, so I've managed to cut that bit off now, haven't I? That little bit. Okay, so now it's ready to put on. Let's see what that would look like on it. And then when I pull this on, I've got to make sure it is absolutely... Oh, look at that. It's not even... What's up with this? Is it... Oh, it might be because my... Also, perhaps I could put it at... Oh, hold on. No, that is correct. That is correct. This is lopsided, perhaps. I can't do it now, can I? No, so what I'm going to do is actually... I'm going to actually glue it so it sticks out a bit. I don't usually like to do that, you know. I'll tell you what I don't like to do in a minute. I'll just show you how to do this. Right, what I don't like to do is... What I don't actually like to do is actually leave that sticking out. I like to push it right to the edge, but look, it's not going to look right, is it? If I do that, so I've got to push it out a bit. Push this end right in and leave that out like that. And don't forget I haven't done the other side yet. Okay, I'll see if I can move it over. Yeah, I can. Just showing off those and all. Did that. I didn't think I did them on video, did I? No. I think I did them. I did mention them on video though. So that now covers this. You can also, if you want to, obviously you can doodle your own designs, which is what I've done for at least one on here. I'm not sure how many more I've done, but I know, look, I did use Star Pay for that one as well. I've just got to see if I can find the one oh look, I've done quite a few of those edges, but there is actually one with a really nice edge. I've done, there it is. See that there, that I've done that doodled, because that is tissue paper, okay, and it was all raggy at the edges, and at the some of it where it's glued, and it's actually come apart, I've actually done some lines down it. I think it looks really nice actually, because it's torn paper, or you know, a bit of torn page art. I've got torn page art at the back of this book, but there's your doodled one, and that sets that edge off really nicely, doesn't it? I've done it. All I've used is gel pens, and done that thing, you know, that thing where you go like that and then you come down and then it doesn't matter how wobbly it is. And then I've alternately done the green and then the striped. And then I was going to colour that in, but I decided to leave it because I think it against the red it's fine. It's a different, it's not white, it's not pure white, it's cream, and I think that due to that reason it's fine. Oh look, it's only next door to that one. Right, okay, so let's get our thing in now, okay, because I have digressed with our nice creased, what's that mean? Nice creased. There it is, there's your entrance. There we go. And that will go in there. I just think it looks something to do with your cut out pieces, that's all. And I was thinking you could, if you wanted, is do some cut out pieces down the side in different. There's my square punch. That actually goes quite far in, which is a good in a way, but perhaps you can move it down as much as you want to. Yeah, do all this, you see, and then you can pretend there's some other ones as well. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Let me see. I don't even know what I'm going to do because, yeah. So you could perhaps do this, I don't know. Do that. Just do that and then leave that as a journaling space there. Okay, down there, so that looks, I think that would look okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can line them up. You can line them up like that, or you could even stagger them like that. Yeah, I think that looks okay, even though you could be, yes, because you could do a bit of journaling these spaces. I think that'd be quite nice actually. I might do that one to just for the sake of it. Do you like that one? do you like it? I can't even see it. Right, so you can't even. I mean, you couldn't see it. I could, because I can see it. I think you can see it. So. Yeah, that's it. I've got time. Yeah, I've got time to make me apple and pear crumble. Do you ever make that? I don't know if anybody knows what that is. Okay. Oh dear. Apple and pear crumble. In case you're in a country where you don't do that, it is apples and pears. Okay. I usually only do apple, but because we've got pears, I'll do pears. And you make crumble as in flour, sugar and butter, and mix it up. I think is it equal parts? I can't even remember. I think it's actually, is it twice as much? Do you know what? I can't even remember if it's twice as much flour as butter. I think it is actually twice as much flour as butter. Then you put as less sugar in as you want, because you don't want too much sugar in. And then mix it all up, and it looks like sort of breadcrumbs, and you put it on top of your apples, which should be cooked. I'm only going to cook them very slightly. Well, heat them up a little bit. I'm going to put them in and then put the crumble on top, and then we have that with custard. Okay, you can have it with ice cream and all sorts, yeah. There we go. So it's really nice actually, and it's my family's favourite pudding. Okay. But I made another one. I made a different sort of pudding yesterday, but I put far too much sugar in. I was then supposed to put an ounce in. But I thought, oh, I'm just going to spread it across. I want to get it done. And my son says, I'm never having that again. So yeah, that was apples and pears, but yeah, it's not brilliant. There we go. So I've done all that now. Okay, I'm just thinking, should I do something around the edges of them? I don't know where I need my pin. I already lost one of these pins today somewhere. I don't know where they are. It is somewhere. I'm thinking about making one. I've got a what's name glue gun. I haven't opened it yet. Right, with my other one I did. Let me show you. Where is it? Is it down here or is it the other way now? I can't remember. Oh, there it is. I did some patterns around the edges. It isn't the right. I'm going to make a longer one and use this for something else, but there you go. Patterns around the edges. So that's either that. It's either showing the green up there, or it's showing the bright green down there. Yeah, so I'm going to do the patterns around the edges. I think some of them are okay. I've repeated them. Oh, no, I haven't. I've done that one and that one. And those are different. That's square and that's round. Yeah, so you can do things like that if you want. Yeah. At least I've done them. When you take that out, you'll just have a bright yellow. And then you've got your journaling there as well. And I've used it as a raw cereal box. I think that's quite good, really. I've not done. I usually cover them. I'm quite proud of that. Okay, let's just move that up there a bit. Yeah, then you won't see that green, and you won't see the bottom. Okay, I'm not sure what to do with dots. Let's do some dots, look. Just thought you could do Nouveau drops. That'd look nice if you've got the patience not to touch it. Yeah, if you can sort of do your project, then walk away for a couple of hours, then come back to it. You can do Nouveau drops. You say, I can't do that very well. Not very good at that. That's another thing you can do as well if you want. Obviously you could sew this with a machine, couldn't you? You could sew it all on and perhaps stick it on the other side, and rather than just use staples. That's another thing you could do. Obviously this is attached to the book. I don't know if I want to put around a sewing machine. Yeah, so yeah, things like that. Does that make that look rather... I'm going to do some more on here actually. Just thought I've got some yellow showing here. I was thinking what I could do with that. I've got some crayons. Perhaps I could put some crayons there. I don't want all that yellow showing, do I really? Perhaps I could use crayons there. I was just thinking I could ask you lot what I could do, and I thought, well, I can answer you. So I immediately answered you. Right, so you could, yeah, look at that. That's brilliant. I've actually covered that up now, and it looks like it's all been done purposefully. So that's another thing you can use. These are actually, oh, these are Inktense ones, are they? They're Inktense. In other words, you can use them as watercolours. Yeah, so that's good, isn't it? Yeah, so there you've got your little journeys. I like that. So you could write something here and carry it on. Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it? I like that. And I really like that craft paper. I'm going to use it again. I love it. It's really nice. Thank you so much for watching. Do hope you like this project today. I think it looks great. I don't know. To me, that looks fantastic. It looks different, doesn't it? That's what I like about that. and you can use your pieces of paper. You can use anything. You don't have to use craft paper. You can use anything that you've cut. Like, for example, where's that example I've got? I didn't even notice here. So, for example, I've used that for it as well, that sort of thing as well. So I've used the silver from when I cut out some snowflakes. Use that as well. Okay then, thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely amazing. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and thank you so much to all the new subscribers and the people who've been with me for a longer time as well. Thank you so much, and goodbye.